Tonight on Dragon's Den.
Try rhyming. Like the $6 million man.
We've spent the past 2 years training robots to paint like humans.
What?
What?
Check it out.
That's cool. Does it come with a defibrillator? Like,
You're gonna make the dog go pee.
Want to lift your leg and show everybody?
How embarrassing for the dog.
First into the den, entrepreneurs from Quebec who say they have an important solution for their furry companions.
skinny dog.
So cute.
Oh, man. Hello, guys.
Hi, Dragons. My name is Alain, and this is my partner in life and in business, David. And these are our dogs, Sterling and Liam. We are here today from Montreal, Quebec, seeking $350,000 in exchange for 15% of our company, Doggy Bathroom.
One night, not so long ago, I decided to adopt a dog without telling Ellen.
You're brave. Bad idea.
Exactly.
Puts it to the test.
And we named him Sterling. We were in for a lot of surprises. Small dogs equal small bladders. So in our house, we needed to have pee pads. Everything was going fine until Sterling began to lift his leg. So that was creating a lot of messes on our floors and on our walls.
I looked all over the internet to find some kind of training device or product that would hold pee pads vertically so that when Sterling would lift his leg, it would go on the pee pad and not all over our walls.
Problems I didn't know existed.
Yeah, I was shocked to see that nothing existed on the market before. So we came up with a prototype. Sterling could walk in, lift his leg when he naturally needed to. But there is one big problem remaining. It's hideous. The good news is that I'm an interior designer, and I knew I could come up with a much better product than that ugly thing. Introducing Doggy Bathroom, an intersection of style and function with high-quality materials made right here in Canada. And this is something that I think any one of you would be proud to have in any of your homes.
I don't know about that.
Really?
Let's see if we can get these guys to give us a demo. Come on, Sterling.
Come on, Sterling. Get him to demo it.
You want to lift your leg and show everybody
Are you
what you
kidding
can
me? You're making him pee on national TV.
Go ahead,
How
Sterling.
embarrassing for the dog.
He does get a little nervous, but sometimes.
Yes, well, naturally, I would too.
All right.
No.
Okay.
So cute.
Aw.
Since we've launched the business in less than 4 years, we've already sold 20,000 doggy bathrooms across the United States and in Canada.
Wow. How much does it cost?
The mini retails at $199 for a starter kit, which also includes other pee pads, rails, and the base. $199 Canadian.
Yeah.
So what have you done, about $4.5 million in sales? Is that
We're
about
at
right?
$4 million of lifetime sales.
$4 million in lifetime.
Last 12 months?
1.6 million.
1.6 last year?
I am so impressed. Like,
Yeah.
that blows my mind. I never would have thought that.
No.
How much does it cost you altogether to make the small one?
So about $79 for a starter kit.
Isn't it
What?
just plastic?
What is
May I
costing you
just touch it?
$79?
Yes, of course.
Sorry, let me just, I just want
It's
to.
silicone, plastic, and
Hi, guys.
styrofoam, no?
It's a mold injection.
It's a mold injection. It's 100% recyclable.
Everything I see here, the pads, the floor pad,
Yes.
the tray, and this.
Correct.
I'm with Michelle. I don't know why you can't make this for a few dollars.
But it's a high-quality plastic. It's not going to discolor over time. It will not stain. You can put it on your balcony at -20, and it won't crack.
I'm very impressed you have convinced the customer to pay $200.
Okay.
And with $1.4 million in sales, I believe that they will pay. My question is, your costs to manufacture this are astronomically high.
But we're, okay.
Why is that? Tell me why that's so high.
So when we started this company, we bought 3 molds. We had them made in Asia, and the first 2,000 doggy bathrooms were made overseas.
Okay.
When the pandemic hit in March 2020,
Yeah.
we made the decision to bring the molds back to Canada. So the costs are the fact that we're making them in Montreal.
Guys, what did you make last year? How much was your profit?
Profit was $50,000. We've been reinvested. We've been slightly profitable the last 3
$50,000?
years.
You guys have any debt?
We're up to about $750,000 in debt.
In debt.
In debt?
So we have 2 sets of 3 molds, and we also have a utility patent on the product, and we have 7 design patents.
And the investment you guys made is how much?
We've put in 600,000 of our own money.
So there's 600,000 of your money?
Correct.
Plus 750 of...
Friendly debt.
Wow.
Listen, building a consumer goods product in this market and at any time is incredibly hard. The first few years, you're going to do exactly what you've done. Nothing you've said surprises me. You've proven out that you can make the market work. You've got $1.6 million in sales. I think it's really interesting. And I like you guys. And you seem to be very teachable and you seem to be very thoughtful about how you've built the business. So I'll make you an offer. I'll make you an offer of $350,000 for 30% of the business. I'll get you past $3 million next year for sure.
Thank you, Arlene.
That's
Thank you
my
for the
offer.
offer.
Very kind.
Thank you.
Honestly, I really hated it when you first came out. But now that I think about it, it makes a lot of sense. I'll give you the same offer as Arlene. I'll give you the $350,000 for 30%. Some tweaks to the business I think I can help you with. The mistakes that you're making, honestly, we've all made.
Thank
I'm
you so
very
much.
focused on the U.S., though.
I think the valuation is way too rich. Even at the deal that Arlene gave you, which cut it in half, I think it's still worth less than that.
Listen, I don't see a problem with your valuation. I don't think it's terrible. I think it's just too much debt. And for that reason, I'm going to be out.
For me, guys, I see that you're chasing the top line and not the bottom line, and that really bothers me. I'm out.
So what you have is you have built a category really, really hard. It's incredible. That's the hardest thing to do in marketing, is to teach someone they need a product that has never existed before and has no name for it, and you actually got the name for it, which is perfect. I'll give you the $350K also for 30%.
Okay, well, no. Okay. No, je pense. Okay, so we have a counteroffer. We were wondering if Arlene and Michelle would be willing to come in together on the same amount, but for 25%.
I don't think that at 12.5% for each of us, there'd be enough in it for either one of us. So I'm gonna stick to my offer. I think it was right.
We made a decision. Arlene, you have a deal.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Thank
That's
you, Michelle,
awesome. That's
very much.
exciting. That's exciting.
Yay,
And I didn't even really understand how it worked, to be honest. But I know how
We'll
to build
spend
this
time.
business.
So nice meeting
Thank you. So nice
We
to
look
meet you.
forward
Thank you
to
very
working
much.
with
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you very much.
I would have gone with me, but
Congrats.
Thank you, Wes.
Robert who? Robert who?
the dogs come with the deal, right?
They're very friendly.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, that looks like so much fun.
Next up, a fitness instructor from Toronto looking to give her business a big boost.
Hello, Dragons. My name is Dorina. I am here from Toronto, and I'm here to ask for $300,000 for 10% of my company. What if I told you that I have a product that's incredibly fun, efficient, and even low impact on your joints? What if I told you that we have thousands of happy users from the age of 6 all the way to 80 plus? Dragons, let me introduce you to Fit Boots. Fun, fitness, community.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that looks like so much fun.
Wow.
Dorina says Fit Boots offer a lower impact workout and can be used for everything from jogging to fitness classes to physical rehabilitation.
That's a big workout.
She offers instructor training, but her main source of revenue is selling the boots online.
Oh, yeah! Woohoo! Oh, yeah! You guys make that look easy.
Wow. Well done.
It's like 1,000 calories
That
right
looks
there.
hard, yeah.
We have some boots for you guys that you guys will be able to try as well.
That's not happening.
Nope.
At Fit Boots, we are on a mission to bring fun back into exercise. We are much more than just a product. We are building an inclusive and supportive community where everybody loves to belong. Let me go back to 2009, and my mom took me to this huge fitness event where there was 1,000 people exercising on Ray-Ban shoes. And it was love at first sight. I want every single individual on this entire earth to find out that exercising can be this much fun.
Try running. Like the $6 million man.
Yeah! You go! You lead the pack!
This is great. Really fun.
So, but I could be talking about Fit Boots for hours and hours, but I'm very curious about how did you enjoy them?
I'm still trying to get my breath back.
It's exhausting, right? So I was able to buy my first 50 pairs of boots in 2010, and I became an international trainer for the most recognized brand. But the quality of the company, the leadership, the product was really declining. And I just knew that we could be so much more. So I took the existing boots to engineers and designers and told them that I want something like that, but better. So finally, we launched Fit Boots Company at the end of last year. As of today, our sales is $270,000, and we're gonna be closing the year with close to $1 million in sales.
So are we just buying into this product, or are we buying into the fitness classes also?
So we have the product, but we have master trainers who teach instructors, and the instructors start teaching fitness programs with these boots.
And how much are the boots?
The boots, Canadian dollars, they are $325 to $385.
How much does it cost you to make them?
They cost me $93 Canadian to make them.
Dorina, how much have you invested in the business so far?
We have invested $1.4 million to the business.
Wow. Where did you get 1.4 million? Did you raise that money, or is it?
So I am 75% owner of the company, and I have a partner who is 25%, and he bought in for $1.1 million, and the other 300 was my own savings.
So just how did you invest the $1.4 million?
So 200,000 was just the mold.
Yeah.
And we had inventory. We purchased, we prepaid for 10,000 pairs. And then right now...
10,000?
10,000
That's a big initial order.
Right now I have 3,300.
And what else did you spend it on?
We started a company. We spent it on marketing. The only thing that I would really need is a sales team to take us...
Tell me the biggest manufacturer in that space.
Yeah, so the brand is called Kangoo Jumps. Kangoo Jumps, they have distributors in 57 countries.
Okay.
And their annual sales is over $5.5 million.
5.5 million. That's it. A friend of mine has a great saying: the quality of your company is determined by the quality of your competition. So when you're telling me that the market leader is 5.5 million and you're already going to do $1 million, it tells me the market isn't very big. That's a problem. I can't thank you enough for letting me have fun, and I'm not going to give you $300,000 for the boots. I'm out.
For me, I just don't think there's enough demand for this product in the market. It's going to take a ton of money and time that I just don't have patience for. I'm out.
We are launching right now in 2 weeks on-demand classes because nobody has that in our industry. And also for the instructors, and we're going to be providing them with marketing, with classes, choreographies, and music. In 3 years, we're going to be over $3 million. And when we reach to that $3 million, our profit margin is 32%.
Her look of astonishment tells you that we don't pay for futures.
Well, even if we said, okay, we believe in the future and we think we can get there, the cost to get instructors, to train them, to get your product out there against what hasn't been proven to be a big market yet, The cost of that is millions and millions of dollars. Like millions of dollars.
But right now we are in the search first stage.
I can't get past the $3 million valuation. I can't, so I'm going to be out.
Your valuation is just off the charts. So I'm going to be out.
I'll be out.
Look, I think you're a smart lady. I think you're taking too many of the old world ways of thinking to try and build this versus the new world ways of how to get this to be a viral sensation that everyone has to try on the internet. So I'm out.
Thank you, instructors. Good job.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for the exercise.
Thank
you. Good job.
Bye.
Bye.
Bounce on out. They were so much fun to play with.
It took a few seasons, but we finally see the true athletic Vincenzo.
We do.
If you guys only knew how athletic I get.
We're gonna take this business to the highest levels no matter what. Now, not with their help, but we're gonna do it anyways. Right, team?
I've been working on this part-time and been putting as much time as I can into it.
Because you love your dad?
Oh, I love my dad so much. You don't understand. We've been inseparable since I was little. He's taught me, like, I can fix my own car. He made me build everything myself.
Amazing.
Like,
That's awesome.
Next.
Pretty excited.
it's been a long time coming, so it should be great.
This family business is geared up to harness a deal.
Wes and Vince are, I think, up our alley just because they're both in that field. But I'm telling you, we'll take anybody who's out there. All right, you ready? Okay, this is it.
Okay. Guys, I know.
I know, right? So nervous. Hello, dragons.
My name is Cicely Zapatella.
I am Pete Zapatella.
We are a father-daughter duo from St. Catharines, Ontario. Our company is Zep Skier, and we're asking for $80,000 in exchange for 40% of our business.
I work in the trades for over 30 years. I wear a harness for most of my career. Now, wearing a harness in the wintertime is very uncomfortable, and it actually has a restriction, so you have less mobility. Now, this one time, I actually seen these guys come on site, and they actually had their harnesses underneath their jackets with the D-ring hanging out. I thought, man, they're moving better, they're actually working better, and they're more comfortable out there. I acquired one of these jackets. When I had it on, I thought, this is better than sliced bread. Like, now I can move, I got more, you know, like more mobility out here, right?
Okay.
The problem is, I actually had a fall with one of these jackets. Came up to my neck and actually caught the bottom of my neck. I'm lucky to be here, so that's why I put my brain to work and then said, we gotta come up with Zep Skier. Now let's see Zep Skier in action.
What?
Oh, that's so cool. How do we do that?
Ready?
All right.
Ready?
What's going on?
The emergency alert.
What's going on?
Now, as you can see,
Don't do that to us.
That even gave me a heart attack.
Oh, my goodness.
as you can see, it actually works.
Yeah.
And there's no restriction around the neck. See how it opens up? So now you're not getting that choking factor. It eliminates all that. Now let's get this dummy out of here.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi. Hi, dragons.
Oh, wow, we got a real crew here today.
Wow.
Fashion show.
Now these are all tradesmen that actually work out in the field that wear Zep Skier, and we're actually going to show you some features.
So with Zep Skier, if you turn around, this is our fully patented tearaway Velcro flap. So it allows for the D-ring to slip through while you're working. Everything else stays closed so you're nice and warm. In the event of a fall, it opens up, and that's where the harness comes through.
The Zep Skier jacket is meant to be worn over a typical safety harness.
Any harness will work in this jacket.
Exactly.
Their jackets currently retail for around $250, whereas a regular construction jacket goes for about $175.
So if something ever happened to him, he still can get rescued, which leaves this D-ring exposed.
Do we know how many accidents happen?
Yeah, so there's over 400,000 falls a year.
What?
Wow.
In North America.
Wow.
In the States, last year alone, 400 people died.
So who buys these? Is it the individual tradesmen and women, or is it the company or the municipality that actually hires them and trains them?
Yeah, so it's a mix with, I belong to a union, so the unions were buying them, at the time, but now because of COVID, there's been a shift. So now we're still talking to the unions, but they're actually pushing it and talking to the people they employ.
So why haven't you marketed directly to the tradesmen and women? Because it actually is for their safety, and they would love it more.
We do have it marketed. It's on the website right now, and they can literally go on there and buy it.
But you haven't done any active marketing? Like,
I'm a carpenter, all right? I'm not a big businessman, so I was looking for people to get into the field with me to get this out there.
We were actually in an exclusive licensing and distributor deal for the past 3 years. We are non-exclusive anymore.
And what did they sell in the last 3 years?
So the first year was about 160,000. 2021 and 2022 were about 20,000 each.
Wow.
The sales go way down because of COVID. No one was working. I thought construction was still
Construction was booming.
It's the price point. There was some larger contracts that we had, and the jackets have lasted them throughout COVID, so we're revisiting those contracts now for renewal. So they are looking to purchase again.
What do you need the $80,000 for?
So the key point is getting the price point down. So part of that would be the manufacturing costs of the jackets that would be used to fulfill
inventory?
those orders. Exactly. And then another part of it would be for marketing as well.
Cicely, I don't know how old you are.
I'm 23.
You're 23.
Yeah.
Father, daughter, like tell us the story of how that came to be, how you guys got together on this.
I started this when she was young. I'm a blue-collar person, and she actually saw me doing this as I'm going, and so Cicely jumped in to help me on the other side of it to try and get this out there and market it.
I've been working on this part-time and been putting as much time as I can into it, and I'm open to also going full-time too.
Because you love your dad?
Oh, I love my dad so much. You don't understand. We've been inseparable since I was little. He's taught me like all the blue-collar work. I can fix my own car. He made me build everything myself. Like I see the value in it.
That's awesome.
So, look, I think you guys have had a good idea.
Yeah.
And now I think genuinely you're a little bit lost on how to build this business.
Yes. We need help to bring this up.
I get it, but I actually think it's a really good idea. So I actually think I can help you get this mandated to sell, but I would need more than you're offering today. So I would offer you
more than 40%?
The $80,000 for 51% of the company.
Whoa.
So I would be your full partner in doing this.
You want control.
If Vince wants to come in on my deal, I'm open to him too, because he will know the construction side of the business.
And I'm going to go in with Michelle on this. You got to remember all outdoor finishings, bricklaying,
100%.
aluminum siding, anything that's over 8 feet, you got to be harnessed.
But doesn't it worry you that a distributor in their space went from 160,000 to 20? It doesn't.
3 unions, 400,000 workers. Don't worry about it.
Honestly, the intelligence that it's taken and the time and effort and perseverance to get it here, and then to have your daughter support you so much is really nice. I'm not going to be able to help you the way others will. I'm going to be out.
Necessity is the mother of invention, and this company and this product is really proof of that. And I commend you for coming this far and not giving up. I wish you all the best, but I'm out.
Really, really ingenious. I don't understand why the distributor didn't sell more. As much as I like to think I know everything, I'm not sure I can figure that out. I'm out.
What?
So, in the construction business, the place to go is to the companies, because the companies own the liability, and you need to sell it to the companies to say, this is a benefit to your employees, and then those companies can sell it to their insurance companies, because every single one of these companies must be bonded, must be insured in order for them to get any kind of contract. So I'm gonna do your $80,000 for 50%. I'm not interested in control.
And Michelle and I telepathically agreed that we'll go down to 50% as well. We'll have 2 dragons, 80,000 for 50%.
Can we take a minute? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's all good. Remember?
Thank God you're here. Okay.
So Pete and Cicely, you have 2 great offers on the table. What have you decided to do?
What would it take to get all 3 of you guys in?
A miracle.
So what are you saying? The two then?
Michelle.
Okay, so Vince and Michelle.
We'll take you guys.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You guys.
Thank you.
Congrats.
You know, you saved them 1%.
I didn't ask for that much.
Half the company, that's it.
I do want to cry. Like, she's the best. Like, I can't ask for anything better.
As president and CEO of Quebec's leading chain of independent theaters, this mega boss operates more than 200 cinema screens. With a growing portfolio of restaurants, construction, and innovative food products, he's building an entertainment empire.
Do we have any takers from the Dragons?
You're less concerned about who invests with you than you are about making sure you get the right valuation.
Not necessarily.
No, but that's not what you just said.
It's just standing strong, and I believe in what we've built.
Next up, a pair from Montreal hopes to paint the Dragons a green picture with their innovation.
Hey, Dragons. My name is Chloe Ryan.
My name is Kyle Surrey.
And we're here looking for $250,000 in exchange for 5% of our company, Acrylic Robotics.
Oh.
Dragons, before I became an engineer, I was an artist. Artists like me create incredible pieces of art like this one right here. The problem with paintings like this is that these usually take artists weeks to make, which means that it's really, really hard to make a good living. This forces artists to dramatically increase costs, but there are very few artists that can actually command these high prices for their work.
Currently, high-quality artwork is a luxury that's exclusive to just the wealthiest part of the population, and we wanted to change that.
So we did. We've spent the past 2 years training robots to paint like humans.
What?
Wow.
Check it out.
That's cool.
Wow.
So the way it works is an artist designs their piece digitally and maintains complete creative control over the piece.
What? Our robots take it from here. We match brushstroke by brushstroke data points like pressure, cadence, hue, and speed, allowing artists to produce limited edition collections of painted works of art created by them and produced by us.
Wow.
So the piece on the right here was developed by a prominent Montreal-based artist named Matt Chesko. And the piece on the left, this was produced entirely using our robotic arms.
Really?
If you take a look at the screen on the right here, you can see a little bit more of our robotic system in action.
That is crazy.
That's really
You would never know that.
incredible.
That's actually scary.
And Dragons, if you take a look beside you, you can see just what our robot arms can do.
You look better in pictures than real life.
So it has texture to it.
Real
I was expecting something more like flat,
Flat, yeah, me too.
yeah, so that's really fascinating to me because it feels original.
Tell us what's unique about your technology, because you don't make the robotic arm, obviously.
Our proprietary technology is all of the software controls and all of the machine learning algorithms. How do we learn how to accurately redo every single brushstroke with all of those data points? So the artist designs their piece in the software. So this piece has got about 12 layers underneath the very top one that you're seeing. So we need to capture the data from the source. In our case, the value proposition is that this is made by the artist. So this is actually owned.
Well, it is. It's put into the system.
If I'm paying $20,000 for an original piece of work, the artist created it. You are copying a design.
Artist created it. The artist just didn't brushstroke it, but it created it. The idea was the artist.
Make money on this.
Yeah. Maybe the question for you guys is, who's your customer? Is it the mass market or the artist?
So we make money through the sales of paintings. We do a revenue sharing agreement with the artist. It gets listed on both of our e-commerce websites. Our first market we want to target is young professionals. They want higher quality art, but they don't have the money in the bank to be able to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on originals. So we think there's a perfect kind of middle market that we can sell our paintings into.
What would it cost? Or have you sold stuff already?
So we are currently pre-revenue. We're set to do this collection here with Matt Chesko this summer. The original goes for $30,000 to $40,000. So we're planning to sell a collection of 10 of these for $4,000 a piece. That is higher than we expect to charge in the longer run. We want to bring that price down substantially to sell in the kind of $200 to $300 range.
So Kyle, I buy a lot of art. I just bought a David Yarrow original Buffalo. I think I paid $120,000 for the print.
Exactly.
Your ability to create depth and the brushstrokes is fantastic. For a client like me, there's a market for that because I would appreciate that. In the market that you want to go after, are they going to care that yours is a better quality print at that price point?
I would argue that yes.
And most people, I mean, 99% of people can't afford a $120,000 lithograph or version.
No, but that was my point is there's a larger market.
I think that's what they're doing, Robert. They're making it available to people who should have access to great art but can't afford it.
If I just sort of tack onto this, there's actually a hand-painted art replica market in China that's valued at $600 million annually. These are people
I'm very familiar with this space.
In factories, one stroke at a time.
Yes.
We can do it better and for less.
Yeah, even if you just cannibalize that market.
So how much did you guys invest in this company?
Personally, we have no personal money invested. We've got about $300,000 in grant money through different accelerator programs.
And are you trying to raise like a larger raise out right now?
We're targeting between 1 million and 1.5 million. Currently, our bottleneck is we only have these 2 arms. We need more so we can produce more paintings. But most importantly, the big thing is going to be marketing. And so a lot of our spend will be focused there.
Chloe and Kyle, how is this worth $5 million?
That's a good question. Fundamentally, I mean, we're a tech company, and because we've invested so much into this deep R&D research, it's extremely difficult for any new entrant to come into the market. All we kind of need now is to turn on the marketing engine as soon as we open up the doors.
Look, I can see why you win so many business competitions, because you're incredible presenters. I'm not convinced you're incredible business people. So I'm out.
You guys are fantastic. You're not just good at pitching. You understand your business, and you do have a good model. I would give you $250,000 though for 15% because I think you have a lot of work to do to prove the markets.
Okay. Thank you very much.
For me, guys, I like that you're helping artists and that you're democratizing art to the masses, but I'm not convinced yet that there's a business here. I wish you luck, but I'm out.
I think the idea is a little bit too early in terms of how people are going to respond to it. So I'm going to be out.
So look, it is hard to create a real piece of technology and own your cap table today. And I think you have the potential to be the next print if you guys execute correctly. I would give you the $250K as well for 15%.
For how much?
15.
For me, it's not a tech company, and you got to monetize the software. Right? And the only way to monetize it is to sell hard goods.
Great point.
I'm going to offer you $300,000, but I want 20%.
Thank you so much for all the offers. We stand pretty firm in what we value the company at. I think the lowest that we'd be willing to go would be 6.25% for the $250,000.
Do we have any takers from the Dragons?
So you're less concerned about who invests with you than you are about making sure you get the right valuation at this point.
Not necessarily.
No, but that's not what you just said.
It's just standing strong, and I believe in what we've built.
But you are very early, and while you have put that time in, I'm not gonna play. It's just too expensive.
The last quick thing I would add, we also need support on the technological side. Unless somebody here has the robotics expertise that we're looking for and the ability to want to work hands-on and help us get
But you're just saying exactly what you were told, is that you have so much work to do and that you're not worth that.
The best offer I can do is $250K for 10%.
Ooh. Wow. She came down.
Unfortunately, I think it's fair to say that's not going to get it done for us.
I would love to come meet you again when we've got some more revenue on the table to show you.
I see so many of these people that come out of university with all these pitch competitions. They're
really
great
good.
pitchers. They live in the world of theory. I mean, that was ridiculous. I'll give you an extra point and a quarter for your expertise.
Yeah.
I believe in what we've built, and I think that it's worth a little bit more than that. And yeah, We'll be back.
Zenergy is a caffeine chewing gum.
Try two.
Oh my God.
Unlike energy drinks or pills that take up to 45 minutes to kick in, Zenergy takes effect within 5 to 10 minutes.
Robert doesn't need any of these, okay?
Woo! Oh my God.
Are you feeling it?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? And finally, an entrepreneur looking to energize a growing category with his fresh product.
Hello, Dragons. My name is Rohan Kumar, and I'm from Toronto, Ontario. Today, I'm seeking $100,000 in exchange for 20% of my company. Dragons, did you know that over 40% of Canadians suffer daily exhaustion?
Only 40?
Only 40. The other 60 enjoy it. Our world is busier than ever. That's where Zenergy comes in. Zenergy is a caffeine chewing gum that is sugar-free, aspartame-free, gluten-friendly, vegan-friendly, allergen-friendly, non-dairy, non-soy, 0 calories.
Oh my God.
It has
It's
vitamins
pure
B6 and B12, and of course, caffeine.
That's why you're so Zenergetic.
There you go. Unlike coffee, energy drinks, or pills that take up to 45 minutes to kick in, Zenergy takes effect within 5 to 10 minutes. And Zenergy doesn't just sweeten your breath, it breathes life and energy into your dreams by helping you do more.
Rohan, how many did you take today?
I had 3 today.
Okay, we can tell.
Yeah, I'm quite
All right, can we
Zenergy.
try it?
Oh, you can definitely try it. It's right next to you guys.
I don't
Open
think
it
you
up.
need
come
it,
in there,
Robert. You have a lot of
and,
energy.
I'd love to see what you guys think about it.
How many do we take?
Just take 1 for now, and we'll see how it goes.
I'm gonna try 2.
Oh my God.
Robert doesn't need any of these, okay?
Each piece is 1 cup of coffee or half a cup?
2 pieces is 1 cup of coffee, 1 is half a cup of coffee. But when you normally drink a cup of coffee, you actually lose a lot of the ingredients through digestion.
Oh my God.
Robert, you already ate it?
Because that's what you needed was more energy.
What do you mean?
Robert.
Okay.
This tastes like a regular mint, but the mint is a bit stronger because it feels like it's masking something.
Yeah, it tastes mintier.
I could tell the stevia was in there like right away.
And we do use stevia. We use xylitol. We use monk fruit,
Any of
sucralose,
those
and
xylitol,
sorbitol.
stevia, any artificial sweetener like
Yeah,
that,
and it
even though
doesn't.
they're natural.
It doesn't work for some people.
Yeah.
But sucralose is one thing that we do want to take out eventually.
Yeah.
So Rohan,
Yeah.
who is your target customer? Who's buying this product right now?
When you look at 5-hour energy shot or an energy drink, normally they're all marketed towards males.
Yep.
Our customer, 60% of them are females.
And are they students, most of them?
No,
Are they
actually,
professionals?
no. Only 10% of our sales come from age groups 18 to 25.
Okay.
How many competitors are there out there?
Yeah, in the United States, we have some competition. We are the top-rated caffeine gum in the chewing market.
US and in Canada?
No, actually, if I can take a quick step back and tell you a little bit about my story. I started this because I just felt the pain points of drinking way too many cups of coffee, way too many energy drinks as a student. And so, to save my health and my wallet, I created Zenergy Gum. But beyond that, one of the most challenging things was I got my product in late 2019, my first ever production run. They were all retail units. But that strategy no longer worked just a few months later because of COVID. Health Canada stopped approving all non-COVID related products. That was a very tough time for me because I did not have a market to serve. I had used up most of my capital for my investors at the time. That's where I realized that for me to be able to survive the storm, I need to sell this product in the United States. And so I bought an old bus for myself and I converted it into an office where I took it all across the United States, city by city, sampling the product to consumers at office locations, at colleges, so they would hear about us. And I guess it worked because today we sit as one of the top-rated caffeine gums in the US market. Now we're finally ready to come back to our home country with the product that's made in Canada with no competition up here.
Welcome
and we're quite
back,
excited.
brother. Welcome back.
Thank you.
You're
it's
a
been a
hustler,
while.
Rohan.
And what are your
That's
sales?
impressive.
I'm dying to hear, like, what are your sales?
Yeah, so last year we did 320,000. This year we'll do just above $1 million.
Wow.
So under 320, how much have you made?
On the 320, we make around a 10% net margin.
Okay, and the projection for 2023, same numbers?
Yeah, same number, similar just because we're expanding into a new territory, so it will come with a lot of one-time expenses.
U.S. to Canada. I mean, generally, it's the exact other way around.
Yeah.
Why are you chasing the Canadian market when you have not even begun to touch the U.S. market?
Yeah, because it's a lot more aggressive down there. It's a lot more cutthroat down there. And honestly, what we want to do is make sure what we're doing is right and capital efficient, and then replicate it, because we already do have the best product in the market.
That's where you lose me. Why wouldn't you go into a much bigger market?
It would take a lot more capital, Robert.
That it does.
This is completely bootstrapped.
It is more competitive, but it's a much bigger market. You could have regionalized it, but I'm not going to argue distribution strategy with you. For that reason, I'm out.
By the way, guys, we're not stopping on the United States market, right? We're going to continue pushing ourselves there. You want to make sure your capital goes a long way, and I think it can go longer in Canada.
The margin is just so thin right now. 10%, any kind of mistakes that you make, it's just going to wipe out any profit. And so for those reasons, I'm going to be out.
Sorbitol, sucralose, stevia, artificial flavors, and caffeine. That is not a recipe for an ingredient list that I am going to invest in. I think this is actually not healthy. There are lots of other ways to get energy. I'm going to be out.
I don't think he's selling it as a health product. I don't think that's
not
fair.
meant as a health.
It's an energy product, right?
At least from the market that I have seen, it's a lot worse.
I don't like caffeine. I don't really like gum. But I do know how to bet against a guy that bought a bus and drove around America in it. And so I just want to bet on you. I think the rest of the business you can figure out. I'll give you $100,000 for 30% of your business.
Wow.
Okay.
I actually do like that you are trying to figure it out in Canada first before you go global.
Yeah.
Based on what you've already done, your valuation is fair. I'll offer you $100,000 for 20%.
Oh, amazing. Michelle, would you be able to go in with Manjeet? Could really use your e-commerce prowess and the retail and distribution side that Manjeet has. What do you guys think?
You know what, on this one, I think I want to go by myself.
You do?
I want to bet on you and this product and blow it up.
Rowan, do you need more money?
We could always use more money. In fact, a line of credit would be quite useful.
I like the product. I got to be honest. I like the product. What I'll do is I'll give you $200,000 for 40%. I'll give you the valuation you came in for. I'll put up the $200,000, and I'll get you a line of credit from one of my banks.
But he'll take
an additional line of credit, about 100 grand or something.
What about just 100,000 and at 20%, like I came in for, with a $100,000 line of credit?
You said you could always use more money, so I gave you more money.
Yeah. Okay. Well, just for equity reasons, I think I'm gonna have to go with Manjeet. We have a deal.
Deal.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Let's make some,
Yeah.
let's make some money.
Looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Giving the world energy.
Yeah.
One piece of gum at a time.
Let's do more.
Guys, that founder was amazing.
Yeah, he was amazing.
You could give him anything. He's a man to bet on.
Manjeet has everything that we do not, which is retail, experience, and knowledge. At the end of the day, I got a deal, and that's what matters.
Make way for the Box King!
Wow. I may actually sue you guys.
I'm just...
I know you're laughing, but I'm not kidding.
I see land!
La donna mobile, il piumo al vento.
It's an innovation in the teddy bear world.
It's like, I want more. All right, kid, you got to speak clearer when you're pitching.